Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed, liked, commented, shared the videos. If you're new to my channel, I will be doing gift giveaways with every 100 subscribers. So please subscribe. Also, too, I do a live reading every Sunday, so tap the bell. And make sure you guys like the videos, too. Because the more likes I get, the more people can get on, okay? So, yes, so it's full moon time. It's super moon, wolf moon, blood moon, transformation moon, and full lunar eclipse. Exciting. Like, I've been feeling this energy now. It's been a week and a half. A week and a half. I never, ever felt a full moon, a full week and a half early. Yeah, disrupted sleep patterns, crazy lucid dreaming. I mean, just like, whew. And you guys, I mean, this particular full moon, it really is going to, you're going to feel it at the physical level. So it's really, the energy's coming in. You know, you might be feeling some kidney pain, some digestive issues, you know, just little ailments, right? And you just can't really put your finger on it, like what's going on. So, you know, the best thing you can do is just try to relax, try to stay comfortable. Hello. Hi, Marie. How are you? Yeah, I was just going over the full moon. Happy full moon. Happy lunar eclipse. So, are you ready? Because it's going to be exciting. Exciting. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, I will be taking questions. I do believe you're the first person that's popped in. So, hi, Christina. Happy full moon. Happy lunar eclipse. You guys, this energy, you're really going to feel it at a physical level. So, you know, if you got some ailments going on, don't panic. It'll pass. So, yeah, so make sure that y'all are releasing. I've been cleaning out the boat today, just like taking it to the dumpster. Okay, Marie, what is my partner hiding from me? I've got my deck all shuffled around here. You know, Marie, a lot of this has to do with the this full moon energy. You know, it's all about revealing secrets, okay? So sometimes, I mean, it can be like even past life stuff, you know, that's just not, that's coming up to the surface. So try to keep an open mind, you know, don't jump to conclusions. Because we're all hiding something, but with this particular energy, it's bringing things forward that we were not even aware of. And I mean, it is about getting vulnerable and bringing these things to the light so that they can be healed and transmuted and released. Yeah, I don't know if you guys check out my weekly zodiacs, but yeah, I saw that card just about every reading, along with the tower. So yeah, and you know, it's not, I don't feel like people are going around and hiding things. I think that they're just, the energy is peeling back layers into our subconscious, into our past life. So it's definitely, it's definitely nothing like, overall energy is, it is positive, okay? So once it is revealed to you, Marie, you're going to be like, really? That's it? You know, it could be something like, something silly. You know, like maybe one time he had lice or... Okay, so, you know, he's He's a little anxious about money right now. He's, you know, wanting to be really conservative with his pentacles. And it might come off like he's a little sketchy, you know, like, I don't want to go there. But he won't tell you that it's financial. But he's working. I mean, he's definitely got a plan. He wants to treat you soon, and it could be just that simple, like he's hiding that special, maybe a weekend trip or weekend getaway. It's definitely whatever it is that he's hiding. When you find out, you're just going to be like, wow. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, let's see if we have any other questions come in. Let's see. Hello, everyone. Yes, Christina, you know, and it's just part of it, you know, and it's really peeling back the layers. And you guys, if y'all don't work with the Akashic healers and clearers, and even if I don't resonate with you guys, you should definitely find someone that does, because it will shift you. You feel this work, you know what I mean? And it makes all of this so much easier. Let's see, I thought I had one. Hi, Kiki. Kiana. Let's see if there's any messages for Kiana. Okay. Well, Kiana, you definitely need to get out there and go out with your friends for sure. You need to, okay, so the universe is not going to UPS deliver the perfect one for you, okay? But also, too, take advantage of this time. Wish on this full moon. As you can see, I mean, the sprinkles, wish dust is just coming down from the full moon. She's got all these other cups of love, but she's still holding out for the perfect love. And you should, because you deserve it, right? And find that inner peace. Make sure that you're make sure you're loving yourself and you're out there and you're socializing, and make sure that you're letting the universe know exactly what you're looking for in love. Like, what do you want to experience? But also, too, don't dwell on it. In fact, you'd probably be good shifting another area of your life. Yes, definitely. You definitely want to focus on a different area of your life, because sometimes when you focus on the lack of love, it creates more lack of love. So instead of focusing on that, love you, right? Find happiness with just you, without the relationship. Release it to the universe. Take your mind off of it. Walk away from those thoughts of lack of love, and get out there and show and express your love with friends. Get into those social situations. Don't go out with the intention of finding someone, but go out to places that other people congregate, other people socialize, where there is an opportunity for you to find love. Yeah, for sure, you're definitely focusing on the lack of it, and it really is keeping it away. Let's see. Christina. Alexander Carbajal. Make sure you guys are liking the video too. That really helps. Really helps me out a lot. Okay, Alexander, what's your question? And then I'll get to, oh, here it is. May I ask, my partner, Gloria, has been sad and crying a lot, and she lies and hides the reason behind it. Why is she so upset, and what does she feel about us? I really want to know. Thanks. Wow. Well, chances are she's probably divine masculine energy, and she's transmuting right now, big time. The Akashics, yeah. She's feeling this energy. Chances are she doesn't even know why she's crying, or if she does, yeah, it's definitely, some childhood, it's almost like belief systems for her. It's certain beliefs that are making her highly emotional. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely the full moon. It's definitely the lunar eclipse. It's got her highly emotional, and she's struggling. She's struggling between these old beliefs that were formed in early childhood, and she doesn't know which way to go. She doesn't understand that they're belief systems, and she can release those, right? She does not have to hold on to them, but she'll figure it out, definitely. And she sees you as the prince, the Knight of Pentacles. You're here with her in the earthly, and she appreciates you. She doesn't want to overwhelm you, and she doesn't really understand, because it is so early on childhood stuff that she's trying to transmute, right? It's belief systems that she's adopted that no longer serve her. The universe is trying to get her to let go of them. Well, she doesn't even know what they are. So yes, but she sees you as the strong, handsome prince. And also too, I mean, she loves you, the Queen of Cups. I mean, she knows. So she's a little like afraid to open up about it because she hasn't had time to process it yet. Week. Give her another week, and then suddenly she's going to be like, oh, you know what? When I was a little girl, my grandmother told me this, right? And it really upset me, and I believed her. But you know what? I've decided that's not really true for me. Okay, I'm gonna let that go. But yes, she definitely loves you, and she's not really sure why she's crying either yet. She'll figure it out soon. Okay. Yes, release, release, release. I sound like a broken record sometimes. Release. Hi, can I know what you see for my Aquarius? And okay, so Nina, love for you. Hi, can I know what you see for my Aquarius and I in love in due time? Okay, so Nina, are you twin flames? Do you know? Are you in separation? I'll tell you what though, Aquarius, this full moon is going to, they are going to seem like the golden children, I swear. They're so ahead. It's like they fall behind and then they take a couple steps back. You too. You definitely need to check out those air readings this past week. Oh my gosh. I already know. Definitely a lot of union, especially for Libra. I actually started crying during the reading. I mean, I got emotional because the energy was so beautiful. Ten of Pentacles. It is going to manifest into the physical. It's gonna manifest. It's gonna be so, like, I could start crying just thinking about your reading, Libra. So you definitely want to check that one out. Three of Wands, and so and this is key right here. It's going to manifest into the physical, right? Make sure that you're setting the intention specifically for what you want, especially now, like not in a few hours, not tomorrow morning, right now. Set that intention and then release it to the full moon. Release that in there, but don't constrict. Don't like, this better come to me right now or else I ain't having it, right? So you definitely release it, but then open your energy up to receive it and stay positive. Tap into your own inner magic, right? Think positive thoughts. Think about union. Think about what that's going to look like and feel like. And definitely, I did the most recent twin flame readings. Hopefully, I'll get those posted tomorrow. Yes, lots and lots of reconciliation, but you definitely want to read listen to the Aquarius and the Libra readings this week. Awesome. Okay, let me scroll up. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Christina. Sweet. Okay, got Alexander. It seemed like I skipped one. Oh, I guess not. Make sure you guys are liking the video. That really helps. You know, I'm still trying to learn the whole YouTube thing. Also, too, send me an email if you're subscribed to my channel. I want to make sure everyone is in these drawings. I had a gorgeous, gorgeous blue jasper crystal. It's coming. Hopefully, well, it's actually already here. I had it delivered to a friend's house here in San Diego. But she was kind of under the weather, so I haven't picked it up yet. It's here, but I just got to pick it up. It is amazing. And I think it's just like perfect timing with the energies. I think I'm just really excited about that drawing. In fact, I may order some more and they're just so beautiful to look at. Really, really pretty. Okay, let's see. Okay, Christina, why not, is there anything specific you want to know about, or just whatever comes up? Some, love, career, health. Thank you, thank you. Let's see here, Christina. You've definitely been busy, and you've been socializing a little more than usual for you. But also, too, you've had so much inspiration coming in that you're feeling mentally depleted. You're feeling like the universe took a major dump on your mental body, okay? But that's okay, because it takes time to process all of this information. Are you getting this, Christina? Let's see. It takes time. I know there's a little bit of a lag, so just bear with me. It takes time as all this inspiration is coming in. It doesn't really feel, it's so much and it's so intense that it doesn't feel like inspiration yet. But once you process it, so try not to overthink it or try to figure it all out at one time. Both what? Love? Because I've already started reading some stuff for you. So love. All right, let's talk about love here. And yeah, in the health department, the energies coming in right now too are affecting us physically, physical tissue actually. So you might have kidney problems, urinary problems, sore throat, lymph nodes swelling, heart, what's that thing? Heartburn, digestive issues, okay? So it's attacking you physically, so don't get wrapped up in that mental negative astral either, okay? Just realize that it's energy and that these symptoms will fade quickly. Now, as far as love, definitely You know, the Nine of Cups, you're ready for love. You're wishing upon the star, right? Now, also, too, you may want to think about getting closure with your past relationships, like making sure that you dotted all your T's, crossed all your I's, or just say, hey, I learned a lot from you, or sometimes just opening that line of communication and giving yourself closure, it almost creates like a vacuum seal in the universe. And the universe is like, oh, she's done with that one. Because sometimes when we break up with someone, we don't do closure. Yes, Christina. Yeah, this energy, it's affecting our physical tissues, like for real. But if you're not doing closure on your past relationships, the universe gets a mixed signal. Like, is she really, does she want to go back? Does she want to go forward? So take a time, look at all your past cups of love and make sure that you're giving proper closure. Even if you don't have to necessarily contact the person, you could actually just write it down, write that person down, write what they meant to you, and say, I release this person, universe, and do that in all your past relationships. And then that will definitely give you momentum moving forward into the one, right? And Seven of Swords, you tend to overanalyze a lot of your relationships, and you're kind of quick to like walk away, like this Ten of Swords energy. It's just kind of like maybe a text message, see you later, or just block. Well, again, if you're not like taking the time, and it doesn't have to be like big drawn out goodbyes, but just be grateful and thankful for what that person brought to you. Okay, it's okay. I know there's a lag, so yeah, so definitely, and you have been socializing quite a bit. So again, that's affecting you. Now, once you process all this inspiration, right, and you take the time to release your exes, release the exes, I would do that like tonight or tomorrow or the next day. So definitely spend some time in that wheelhouse and release your exes, release them, release them, release them. And then that's going to, like, again, tell the universe that those are over, done with, and you want Mr. Dream Man, right? Mr. Dream One. But rest, Christina, because yeah, it is affecting your physical tissue. Well, it's affecting everyone's, but everyone has a or some people are more sensitive to it than others. You're definitely sensitive to it. Okay, so let me see if I can scroll back. I don't have a list. I'm just going to answer as many as I can. Let's see. Okay, Mana, are you here? I think you're next. Possible ask. Okay, Mana, so you're next. Let's see if I can find any questions here. If you're picking anything up from me, you're open to answering a question. Yes, Mana. So, what's your question? Okay, oops. Let's see. Okay, so new boy. Nice. New love. Okay, let's see here. How's it going with Manna's new man? Oops. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely got you high spirited. You know, you're really sharing the love, expressing the love. Um, Not like in a full on blown out way. However, you're yeah, I mean, you're just out there with your little basket going doo-dah, doo-dah. You know, kind of like the Cinderella story, or you know, the one where she calls in all the birds and they fix her dress and everything. And yes, he's definitely rekindled that inner spark, you know, that, you know, whoo, whoo, look at me, you know. And no matter how old you are, like when you meet that special someone, I'm not kidding, you feel like a little teenager again, or it feels like brand new love. And so it's not even about age, it's more about that just. So, you know, moving forward, I feel like you two are definitely going to form a bond, like a huge bond. So, just make sure that you build the foundation, okay? And don't try to go from 0 to 100 in 10 seconds. Take your time, you know, think about it, sit in your tree, just kind of enjoy this time, right? Because you want to build on that energy. Yes, ease into it, ease into it. Now, it is going to take a little bit of work. You know, it'll take a little bit of effort, you know, because you'll have to like make the foundation and set the tone. And even if he tries to like rush forward, say, no, we're going to take things slow. We're going to take things slow. And 10 of Pentacles. If you definitely take it slow and easy and really build that foundation and connect, and not just physically or emotionally or mentally, but also spiritually. Take that time to really discover his dreams, his ambitions, get to know him. And as long as you're slow and steady, 8 of Pentacles goes straight up to 10 of Pentacles. The slower, the more steady you work at it, the bigger the payoff, the bigger the reward. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I'm sorry, Mana. Yeah, I lost mine too. I know that's very, very painful. I mean, it's been some time since I lost mine, but let's see. Okay, so next would be Molly. What's coming in my relationship this year? Okay, Molly, let's take a look at it. Have you thought about what you want to come in your relationship this year? Have you put any thought into what you want? There's one thing about my channel is, you know, yeah, I read tarot cards, but, you know, I don't read tarot cards like a normal person or like most tarot readers. I don't even know what most of these cards mean, but I do read energy, and, you know, it does help me focus my psychic abilities to a degree. But one thing I can say, like when I was shuffling the cards, is that you're not really clear about it. You're not really clear what it is that you want. So with that being said, the name of my channel, Divine Empowerment. I like to empower people to create and manifest what they really want, what they desire, right? I feel like if I was to tell you, well, this is going to happen, next week, or you know what I mean. I try not to be too predictive, right? There's so many variables, and we have so many choices today to create what it is that we really want to experience. But as I'm dealing the cards, I feel like you're still unsure about what you want, okay? And until you make a choice, until you decide what it is that you want, it's really hard to, say, oh, well, this is going to happen or that's going to happen, when you're not even really sure what it is that you want in this relationship. But let this full moon transform your emotional body. Really let it help you discover what it is that you want. And you do want a relationship. You do, but I feel like you're unclear about the relationship that you have. Like, maybe there's some things that you're tolerating, or, I don't know, sweeping under the rug, that's kind of got you feeling, like almost like you're self-sabotaging. You're probably from the same soul family. And that particular soul family, especially women in romantic relationships, we tend to take on projects rather than partners, because one of our primary gifts is we can see the potential in others. Well, that's a hard lesson, right? But if you bring it to your awareness, and say, you have to look at who he is right now, because so few people actually step into their potential. But our soul group, no, we don't give up. We just give them chance after chance after chance after chance. It's like, we like projects. We like fixer-uppers. So decide what it is that you want in a relationship, and either he's going to step up and step into his potential self, because that's who you really fell in love with, his potential. And it makes him feel good. But it doesn't, if you're not clear about what you want from him, then he's just going to keep, moseying along. So take the time, okay? Well, that makes it even harder. I would recommend The Language of Love book. Have you ever heard of it? The Language of Love? That could really transform your marriage. Like, if things are kind of like, he may, like, you see all this potential in him and you get him all excited and he's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But then he, watches the football game. So you have to also set clear boundaries. Make clear boundaries. And you can do it in such a loving, unconditional way that actually leverages him into change. Where he does it free willingly. Like, it's almost like easy. So definitely take some time and sit with that. Oh, baby. Yeah, there's some definitely heavy energy. When I picked up the deck, it's just so heavy. So, yeah, Three of Swords is all about, it's almost like self-sabotage, okay? And it's definitely putting a strain on the relationship. I definitely feel this really straining energy. However, this one card popped out, and I definitely feel that if you can set clear boundaries, decide exactly what it is that you expect from him, relax, number one, okay? And also to make sure that you're getting outside your comfort zone, okay? You've got to think of new actions that make you slightly uncomfortable. And you want to do those new actions, and that will shift you vibrationally. Because if you've had issues getting pregnant, it's your vibrational state, and it's his too. So you have to do this together. You have to do this manifestation process together. And as long as you come together and you work together, Ace of Cups, I mean, it's destiny. It will succeed. But you cannot do the same thing over and over and over and expect a different result. So pick anything that's just would make y'all uncomfortable, and then do that to at least twice a week. You know, if you're busy working and you only have the weekends, say, all right, this night we're going to go down to, I don't know, the beach, and build a fire and make love. You've got to get outside your comfort zone and do things that are, you know, things you've never done before. And I'll give you an example. My stepsister, she tried for years to have children. I mean, years and years and years. And then her and her husband, they got a divorce. And she met someone else. But then he made her get outside of her comfort zone. Big time. Like, this girl's never been outside her comfort zone like that ever in her life. And within like 8 months, she was pregnant. And I mean, she'd been trying for like 10 years. So, but because she got outside of her comfort zone, she moved across the state by herself, which never saw that one coming. So, it doesn't mean that you have to do that extreme. But if you and him together just do something that you haven't done before that makes you slightly uncomfortable, and do that at least twice a week. You've got to shift y'all's vibrational state of being, because where y'all are at right now is not a match for that. All right, let's see who else. And stay positive, Molly. Definitely stay positive. Okay, let's see here. Okay, next will be Kavisha Stewart. Are you still here? Is Carisha still here? It's Greg. Oops. Okay, Carisha. Or Kavisha. Is that Russian? It's beautiful. Yeah, I've got a couple ahead of you, Baba, but I will. Okay, so, you know, you definitely want that, okay? But that's coming off as a little bit strong, like it's too intense. So definitely just try to be more lighthearted about it. You know, it's almost like you have to fall in love all over again. You're not going to be able to just step back where you were. Okay, and trust that, you know, if he fell in love with you once, he can definitely fall in love with you again. Hey guys, make sure you are liking the video too. Thank you. Let him fall in love with you again, because you've changed, he's changed. People are constantly changing. So get to know him first, you know. And also too, make sure that you're covering all aspects of yourself. Get vulnerable with him, you know, especially in the friend zone. That's like the perfect, safest place, right? Men fall in love so deeply, so quickly when we trust them enough to be vulnerable, when we show them all aspects of ourselves. And Knight of Cups, he will fall in love with you again. Just try to relax on your expectations, your intentions towards him, right? Just enjoy this time with him. Allow him to fall in love with you again. And also, too, you can fall in love with him in a deeper, more meaningful way. And yes, there will be, you know, if you don't relax a little bit, you know, there's been some tower moments, okay? You have to learn to recognize when you're being triggered. And you have to be open and honest and loving about when you're being triggered, okay? I'll give you an example. I got triggered with my twin flame, right? This was like when we were first, you know, when we were going through our separation, reconciliation, that kind of thing. I would get so triggered, like if another woman touched him. Well, we had separated. We came back together. And so what I'd learned was how to recognize, or what it was that was triggering me, okay? So instead of me just full out getting triggered, blow up, burn the tower down, I would just say, I would lean over and whisper in his ear, honey, don't let that woman touch you again, okay? Because I'm feeling slightly triggered here. And boy, I mean, he'd yank his hand away and he'd snuggle up next to me like, oh, baby, I know that. So, you know, you want to be lighthearted with him. You want to let him fall in love with you again, and you want to get vulnerable, okay? And do not let those tower moments get the best of you. Do not. If you feel yourself about to have a tower moment and feel like it's escalating out of control, and you can even practice that, and getting vulnerable with him will definitely help you better recognize those tower moments and better express them in a loving way. But just take things slow. Don't put so much focus on, oh, we got to be together. We got to be together. No. Just say, you know what? Let's get to know each other again. And it's really going to strengthen and deepen your bond as well. Okay, let's see here. Oh, thank you, Tiha. I'm looking. Okay, I think who's next? Hi, everyone. Hi. Okay, is Teha Sweeney still here? You're very welcome, Kavisha. Just try to relax, enjoy this time, getting to know each other. And whenever he does fall in love with you again, it's going to be even better than before. And that's the goal. That's the main goal. Is Tejas Sweeney still here? Okay, let me get the next one. Let's see. Can I ask a question, please? Okay, Queen Bean. Is Queen Bean still here? Did I miss one? It seems like someone wanted a reading. Oh, Alexia. Alexia, I'll do you right after Queen Bean. And then I'm probably going to have to call it again. Let's see. Yeah, probably so. Teja, I'll tell you what, I'll do Queen Bean, Alexia, Araceli Rose, and then Teja. Okay. Okay, so Queen Bean. What is up with her love life? You do want to know about your love life, right, Queen Bean? Okay. That's way too many. You're definitely calling it in, Queen Bean. So yeah, I mean, you're definitely calling in some love. You know, I mean, to me, this card, it reminds me of the Shefa pose, Shefa awakening. And it's all about calling in from the universe and then having it manifest into the physical, right? So you definitely set the intention. This too, you set the intention, right? And now you're waiting. You're waiting. And what I love too about it, Queen Bean, is you're not like focused on the lack of. You're more like, I know the universe has heard me. So you definitely have that positive energy. So the Chariot, it's definitely coming. He's definitely coming. You know, spirits just want you to be a little more patient, And also too, you know, release your exes. Anyone that, you know, there was a bad breakup, or if anyone's blocked or anything like that, you definitely want to make it clear to the universe, especially tonight, that that's in the past. And then that'll really speed up that energy. But you're just so positive. It's like you've called it in, you set your intention, now you're waiting. And then it's just going to happen when you least expect it. And you're going to be so in love, Queen of Cups. You know, so this is a good way. This is a really good way to know if he's the one, okay? So when you meet him, if there's any doubt, any kind of like, I don't know, he ain't the one. The one is going to come in and you're going to be like, whoa, I've never met no one like you before. I mean, you're literally going to have a smile on your face from ear to ear that you will not be able to get off. You'll need plastic surgery to remove that smile, okay? So yes, just stay you're just so positive and so bubbly, and that's beautiful. Yes, the universe heard you and he's on his way. So you know, just keep your eye open, get out there, socialize. And you don't really have to hunt for him. I feel like he's just going to walk right up to you, and, you know, you're going to be like, what a sweet, sweet, sweet energy, Queen Bee, Queen Bean. All right, so next I said Alexia. Alexia, may I have a question? All right, Alexia, are you there? Alexia. Okay. Okay, so what's your question, Alexia? But Queen Bean too, I feel like it's probably, you know, as far as a timeline, you know, it's going to feel like forever, but it's really going to come fast. So no later than, you know, Valentine's Day for sure. You're next. You're next after Alexia. And then I think that's, oh, and then I have one more, which is Araceli Rose. And then I'm going to have to go. It's getting really late. Oh, and you guys, I may or may not be here next Sunday. I have a boat full of people coming next week from Texas. Okay. Boys over flowers. Yeah, I'll do you, and then that's it. I gotta go. It's getting late. Okay, we've been together in two of our past lives, and I wanted to know about them. Okay, who is this? Okay. Have you met him in this life, Alexia? I mean, how do you know you've been together? That's not very many times together. Okay, and how do you know you've only been together 2 times before? I mean, where do you get that from? And the reason I ask is because I do Akashic work. I mean, that is my main thing, is Akashic readings and clearings. And generally, those type of relationships, it's usually not 1 or 2 lifetimes. Okay, let me see. You just want to know about the past lives. Okay. Well, I can tell you right now, it's definitely more than 2. It's a very, very intense relationship. And this relationship is here to help you transform and get ready for more of a divine relationship or a twin flame relationship. So he feels more like a pre-flame energy. I know that you've definitely incarnated more than twice together. I can already feel that. But for some reason you're resisting the transformation. It's almost like you want him to be the one. So you're not really taking advantage of y'all's soul contract. This contract is meant to get you ready for the contract, the main one, the one that you set your intention for in the beginning. Okay, and the pre-flame is intense and wonderful. I mean, it's intense and healing. It's an intense, lots of tower moments, lots of, you know, pulling back the layers, transforming, healing. try to go with it. Especially when you're in those tower moments and you want to run, because usually pre-flames, definitely there's a whole, instead of doing the work, you just want to run. Run away. So you're definitely like, no, I don't want to do this. But you set the intention, like you wanted this higher connection, you wanted this spiritual connection, this spiritual union. Well, he comes in, it's his contract with you, you have contracts with each other. He comes in, he provides a space, which, like, I had a pre-flame too, because I was completely disconnected from my emotional body. I had to reconnect, and then I had to relearn all of my emotions. Now, if I hadn't done that prior to meeting my twin flame, I don't know that things would have been so great. But resist that transformation. I was more open to it. However, when you set that intention that you want that spiritual union connection, you want that higher connection, right? Well, then that ignites the pre-flame. He comes in, does his healing work. I mean, not that he's a healer, but trust me, the tower moments, the peeling back layers. Yes, you're closing up, because pre-flames are often mistaken as twin flames. And I'm about to say something that I don't care who hears this, but this is the truth. All right? I see so many twin flame healers that aren't in union, and I guarantee you they're with a pre-flame. They're like, oh, we can't be around each other for longer than 10 minutes. It's too intense. And I'm like, that's not a twin flame. Because when you meet your twin flame, as long as you're not like in separation, of course. But when you're together, like, you want to be together 24/7, because they feel good. They feel like home. And so, and too, like in my pre-flame, I couldn't stand to be around the dude for longer than, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. And I was like, I gotta go. But I finally got through all of that, all of that transformation, all that healing. And it also, in the meantime, it allowed me time to get all of my skills online. I became a Reiki master. I became an advanced Soul Realignment practitioner. It really allowed me to hone in on my gifts and really learn about who I really am. So, you could definitely take this time to, don't resist, explore this relationship, explore it, let you go through the process, okay? And then, once you're done, and you'll know when you're done, you'll just feel it. Also, too, I do Akashic relationship readings. They're on special right now. I think they're 75% off. They're $11.11. I can tell you exactly what kind of contract you have with this person, how many times you've been incarnated together, what your soul families are, So I can definitely tell you if it's a twin flame or not, but it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like a pre-flame. Someone here, once you made that intention, that ignited that pre-flame contract. He's here to help you get to a place where you resonate at a frequency enough to call in your twin flame. And then, of course, you go through the whole twin flame process. And I would definitely, since you're on this journey and you called it into your reality, I would definitely find an Akashic healer, someone that does not just readings, but also clearing work as well, because that will help you the fastest come into full union. And even if you don't choose me, find someone that you resonate with and work with them, okay? And even now, even in a pre-flame situation, the more Akashic work you do, the more healing and clearing. Now my first one's on sale. It's on special for 50% off. It's like $222.22. But that's just the first one. The first one, it takes about a day and a half to 2 days sometimes 3 days for me to do just one. It's very, very extensive. It has lots of information. But the follow-up readings are like 44 to 77, depending on if any level. So there's 3 levels. You got your emotional body, your mental body, and your physical body. And we clear those blocks in the Akashic record. So it does make, instead of you spending 5 or 6 years with this pre-flame, doing it the old-fashioned way, you could really move through that whole process in 6 months, you know. So, all right. Let's see, who did I say was next? Is it Teja Sweeney? Okay, so it's a guy you're thinking about. You want a love card. Romance, angels, or oracle? Or does it matter? Well, I don't really pick a card. I just, whatever cards come out. Let's see here. Oops, way too many. Is this guy spiritual? Or is he atheist? Or, you know, does he not believe in God? Teja Sweeney. He is atheist. Or he is spiritual. Does he believe in God? Or does he... Yes, I'm working on yours, Teja Sweeney. I'm working on Teja Sweeney. I'm asking, does he believe, is he spiritual? No problem, honey. You're next. And then I've got one more. Yep, one more after that. Okay, so he is spiritual. Would you say that you're both about the same? Would you say you're evenly yoked? Would you say that you're evenly yoked? Okay, so he's religious. He's not spiritual. Do you know the difference? Religion's more of like a box. Spirituality is like infinite, or, you know, it's like stepping outside the box. The reason I'm asking is because I feel like there's something definitely in the religious factor that's affecting your love life right now. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay? You know, either one of you, or it's like y'all aren't evenly yoked in some way, but that can be easily rectified. Okay? Not everyone is willing to step outside the box. Okay, that can be a little scary for them. So try to let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally, right? Don't try to overwhelm him with too much woohoo stuff. Or it could be the other way around. See, that's what I'm trying to get clear on. So is he religious or is he spiritual? Do you know the difference? Like, does he go to church? Like, is he Baptist or Catholic or some sort of organized religion? Or is he more like connected with the universe? Oh, he's Hindu. Okay, okay. Are you Hindu? Are you Hindu? There's definitely something. Yeah, there's something that I feel like it's definitely coming from him. Like there's something in his religious beliefs that's like holding him back. Okay, so you're more universal. There's something that he's not, it's a little scary for him to step outside of that organized religion. Okay, so just try not to be controlling about it. Let him do his thing. And sure enough, I mean, you guys were a vibrational match, okay? So the more you try to control it, the more he's going to cling to it, okay? And, you know, don't be deceptive about who you are, but don't like throw it in his face, okay? So someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Now, don't pretend like you're all about Hindu religion and you're wanting to join, okay, if that's not true. In other words, don't try to cover up who you really are, but don't like throw it in his face. If he asks you to go or pray with him, go for it, you know, support him and then allow him to open that door and step out of his own box. You used to go to prayers with him. How did it make you feel? Did it bother you? I mean, this is true love. Hey Thomas, I'm trying to finish up, honey. I do this every Sunday, guys. So tap the bell, like the video, yay! Like the video, tap the bell. I'll be doing these every Sunday. I'll try to do one. I know, Thomas. I've been on here for 67 minutes, and it's really late for when you finish. So anyway, let me just get back to the readings. I'm getting a little like distracted because there's definitely some heavy energy around religious, right? Definitely a lot. And just let go of the control issues and don't pretend to be something that you're not, okay? And don't try to force him to be something that he's not. This is true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So be patient. Work on yourself. Work on yourself, healing issues, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Also to find an Akashic reader and clear, not just a reader, but you want someone that can energetically clear the blocks that this heavy energy is presenting itself with. Even if you don't go with me, find someone that you resonate to and definitely get into that work for sure. That'll definitely help clear up all that other business. And then very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This is worth fighting for, but there are some severe energetic blocks going on there. So try to relax. Definitely get into some Akashic work and clearing. I would recommend Soul Realignment, advanced practitioner like myself. If I don't resonate with you, definitely find someone, okay? It's so worth the investment. Oh, yes, he definitely thinks of you. And I mean, the overall energy of the reading, wedding, I mean, this is definitely a strong connection. It's just, there are some heavy things around the religious part. So yeah, an Akashic level 1 reading and clearing would clear all that away for sure. So definitely, and it's Soul Realignment Advanced Practitioner. So like I said, if I don't resonate with you, find someone who does. Okay. Now let's see, where am I? Okay, Era Rosa. You still here, honey? Era Rosa. Hello, first time here. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, I do give away free gifts with every 100 subscribers. I do a drawing. The next one will be for a blue jasper crystal, and it is gorgeous. I can't wait to show it off. Let's see. Okay, so what was your question, Era? Oh, you're so welcome, Teha. Seriously though, the energy in that, I would definitely find someone. It, like I said, I don't want people to feel like I'm like, oh, you have to buy. No. But if I don't resonate with you, find someone who does, for sure. Oh, it's getting late. Just want to know what's going on with him. Is he a twin flame? Boyfriend? Okay, so you're in separation then, right? Oh, thanks, Thomas. Yes, Thomas has definitely been doing the Akashic work with me. I love you, Thomas. Yeah, Thomas, and I mean, you can let him know too. I mean, this isn't just a reading, right? You actually feel this work. I mean, you feel, you feel this clearing work. It's really an amazing, beautiful thing. And it just opens up, just that first one alone, it's just, you know, so much is cleared. Let's see. Well, I can say this much. Era, I'm just going to call you Rosa. I don't know how to say your name. Okay, Rosa? I can say this much, Rosa, as I'm dealing the cards. This full moon, this lunar eclipse is definitely going to help clear out some of that don't know what's going on energy. You'll definitely get more clarity. Yes. Wow. Bottom of the deck. Unknown card. Anything's possible. This, wait till, give it like a week. Also, too, check out the zodiac readings for this past week. And I will be uploading the twin flame readings probably tomorrow. Check those out, okay? Anything is possible. The energy that's coming in right now, I mean, it's hitting us at the physical tissue level, okay? So lots and lots of transformation. So he's wanting to step into his potential. He's wanting to be the emperor. And what happens a lot of times is that they get right to that point, and then their ego gets in the way. And then they back up. It's like, ooh. And then their ego's like, well, yeah, you step into this, your potential self, and you're still not going to be good enough for her. Ooh. Bad ego, bad ego. And so he's like, but this energy that's coming in, he's going to have no choice. He cannot sit here on his butt eating apples any longer. The energy is coming in. It's going to give him a big boost, like, bust through, bust through. And he will. He'll definitely get some clarity. And then he's going to rest. He's going to rest and kind of get used to his new physical body. you know, he's going to sit back and just kind of like, whoo, wait a minute. And the next thing you know, he's going to come charging in, and he's going to be more open and willing to express how he feels. He's still unclear about how he feels because he's in such a huge transformation point right now. It's like, it's just got him on edge. I mean, just like, he just feels it in his body and his tissues. And so he's definitely going to do it, right? He has no choice. The lunar eclipse is going to do it for him for sure. But then he's going to want to sit back and relax a little bit, you know, and just kind of, he's got to get to know him too. So the past month, I would say month and a half actually, yeah, just give him a little bit. It's going to take him a little bit longer. In fact, I would give him till the end of February for sure, because he does have that tendency to be a little lazy and just kind of like dig in and refuse to move. So give him a minute, or at least a couple of months, to the end of February. Okay, let's see here. Is flower person still here? Flower person. Is it boys and flowers? Or flower and boys? Boys and flowers, yes. Boys and flowers, are you still here? Yeah. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. Okay, boys and flowers. What's your question? And then Thomas. And then that's it. For real. Okay. Have you been applying for jobs? Have you been putting any applications in? Okay. Is there one that, are any of those jobs, like, when you applied for it, you're like, I've got to have this job. You know, that kind of intensity, like, I would not be happy with any other job, but this job has to be mine. I mean, you're definitely going to get a job. But I think what's holding you back is you're just not real thrilled about the ones that you've applied for. So there's not that passion. There's not that, like, I want this job. Okay? You're definitely going to get a job for sure. And it doesn't have to be like the ultimate job. But think about, what do you want to do all day? What, you know, you want it to be kind of like in your wheelhouse, you know? And I can think of a lot of cool jobs just right off the top of my head, for sure. Yeah, you definitely need something that, I just turned these cards over. So yes, the moon cycle. All right, make sure that you're releasing whatever jobs that you don't want, okay? Focus in on the job that you do want, most of all. What job would you have? What job would, like, you would get out of bed in the morning and you couldn't wait to get there, okay? Release all of those others. Say bye-bye. And then give that one to the universe and say, that's my job. And you basically can say that. I mean, take authority. Say, I want this job. And I was always like that. Any job that I wanted, I walked in there and I'm like, you're going to hire me today. And I just had that, I want this job, you know. And, you know, move towards that one job, the one job that you know you would be happy at, the one that you could get up and it doesn't have to be the most expensive paying one. It doesn't have to be, your dream job. But out of all the jobs that you can think of, it's the one that's going to propel you forward. It's going to propel you forward. And you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Let's see how long this is going to take. Whew. Okay, once you get past that, you're going to go through a new moon cycle, okay? So it's going to be a little tough for you for, like 2 weeks. But you could definitely have it, right before the new moon. So make sure you're following the moon cycle. Set your intentions on the new moon. Release what no longer serves you by the full moon, including jobs that you don't really want, all right? Because you're clearing the energetic pathway. So, think of like 2 weeks, 3 weeks possible, no more than 4 weeks, okay? Just make sure that you pick the job that's going to make you the happiest, the one that, don't just be like, oh, am I going to get a job? And if I do, what kind? No, you choose. It's your choice. It's your free will. It's your divinity, right? You choose the job you want, and then you go for it. And trust me, employers they can feel that. You know what I mean? They can feel that. Okay. So let's see. Okay, Thomas. I've already I'm sorry, guys. I've already stopped taking. I have one more. Now, I will be doing live readings every Sunday. I will try to do... I have company coming next week. So just make sure you tap the bell. Like the videos, too. Like the videos. Please, please, please. Tap the bell, and you'll get notifications of when I go on live. And I've been on here for 82 minutes. So, and it's really late. But I will be doing this regularly. I'll try to do one tomorrow. Did you tap the bell? Are you subscribed, Ashley? That's weird. It have come up. Check it and see. I think when you tap the bell, it has a line that goes through it. But you should get notifications on all my videos. No, okay, so right next to where it says subscribed, there's like a little bell. It's shaped like a bell. You want to hit that. And then there'll be like a line that goes through it. That means you'll receive notifications. Definitely want to hit that. And then whenever I do lives, I always put something like live tarot readings. Something that really gets your attention. Yeah, just because you're a subscriber, you actually have to activate the notifications. Hey, Thomas. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not taking any more new questions. Thomas, I have one more to do. And then, again, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification, because I will be doing these regularly. So, which I'm pretty sure, I know I've given really extensive readings tonight, for sure. But, I think it's the full moon. Gosh, she's the best. Oh, Thomas, you're so sweet. Yes, and definitely, especially in love or even work, anything that you want to manifest. I'm telling you what, the Akashic reading and clearing level 1 is, you really feel it. Okay, what should I do about this girl I'm dating? I really think she's important in my life, but I'm afraid of being selfish with her because I don't see. Well, that is a big deal, especially for Mintakans, Thomas, and especially for twin flames. You cannot mislead her, right? That's not good karma. It's not good energy. You don't want to mislead her. You should be dating lots of girls, not just one. You should have, like, you know, lots of girls happening. But let's see what's going to happen here, because what happens when you do meet your twin flame, and then you got to explain to your twin flame who this other girl is, and now you done broke her heart, and now it's created more drama with you and your twin. I mean, you just want to date. You want to have fun. Let's see. Now, what makes you think that there's not... That isn't the same girl for the Akashic reading, right? This is a brand new girl, right, Thomas? Like someone you just started seeing. Yeah, I definitely see that there's something going on, and it's definitely around Ten of Pentacles. But regardless of what she does, you're going to be successful, right? You don't necessarily need her to do that for you, and you don't want to go about it in that energy either, right? That's really not going to help you with your abundance. If anything, it's going to be out of alignment with who you are. You know, I would definitely make it very, very clear how you feel about her. And then if she still wants to do this for you, then okay. Do you see what I mean? That she free willingly, you know, agrees to help you. Now, anything's possible. Just because you state your intentions does not mean that she's going to believe you. Okay, because as women, we tend to like, oh, we can change his mind. But, so there will be some drama there, no matter what. But it does, you know, it is more of a financial connection. I know, Thomas, it would not, that would make you feel awful. I know you, I know. We're in the same soul family. We just don't, it's just not our cup of tea. So just be clear about your intentions. Don't mislead her, okay? Let her know. And then, you know, she's most likely going to help you anyway. But you're going to have to keep reiterating what your intentions are. And then you're going to have to encourage her to go on her own quest for love, right? Yeah, see? Yeah, definitely. And also, too, make sure that you're sharing with her your journey. Like, talk about Carol, talk about, you know, the other girls you're dating, right? So you do like her. So this is like, really, anything's possible, right? Oh, Thomas. So, you know, just be open with her. Tell her you're dating other people. you know, this is a positive connection, and I think that it will definitely turn into a lasting relationship. There's just going to be a little bit of drama, a little bit of like, you know, but you can also support her in her journey to find love, encourage her to, um, yeah, yeah, make that very clear with her and encourage her. You could even introduce her to some people, right? Let her know that you don't feel that kind of connection, but you enjoy her company. And you do. I mean, you do enjoy her company, but just not in that way. Okay? Just make sure you're clear about your intentions. And of course, you know, she's going to try to convince you otherwise, but you just got to stand your ground. Stand your ground. All right, everyone. It's I want to thank everyone who has watched, liked, subscribed, shared the videos. Mwah, mwah, much love. And I apologize if I didn't get to your question tonight. Make sure you turn on your notifications, a little bell next to subscribed. Make sure you turn that on. And I will do my best to get on tomorrow, okay? Yeah, I mean, that's key. That's key, especially for a man. I mean, or even for, it's key in any relationship, honey. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. All right. Mwah. Happy full moon. Happy lunar eclipse.